It's finally here. What have I been doing for the last few months? I'm so excited to tell you all about it. You might be able to tell from the grin on my face. Who am I? I'm Claire Louise Hay, and this channel was called Self-Care Claire, which is very difficult to say because I knew that I wanted to share my number one passion, which is health, fitness, self-care, longevity, those kind of things. So let me go back in time. When I was 31, I started a business called Be Healing. I had so much healing to do myself from a rough start in life. And as I found things out, healed myself, applied them myself, if they'd work, I'd share it with my audience to help them too. I was all about healing of the emotional, mental, spiritual kind. Back then, I was a binge drinker. I would smoke when I drank too. I also used alcohol to ease constant anxiety that I felt, both social anxiety and a generalized anxiety too. Looking back, I was heavily reliant on it. But at the age of 47, after so many years of focusing on healing myself and helping others, I finally felt healed. I no longer relied on alcohol. I didn't need it anymore because the anxiety was no longer there. I was finally happy and content in myself. Then I had a scare. I had off the charts blood pressure. It was so high, the doctor said, go straight to the emergency room. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. I was devastated. I was so scared. They told me I was on the verge of a heart attack or a stroke. And after a really hard life with a really difficult start, spending all of my time healing myself, I'd only just got myself happy. And to be told that any day it could be over. No, I didn't do all of that for nothing. To not reap the rewards and to see what it's like to live a happy life, being truly happy, content, just no way, no way. Now, I thought I was pretty healthy, don't we all? I was always semi-regular exercise, when I didn't have a hangover, which to be honest, wasn't very often. I ate quite well, but I did have a potato chip or crisp, whatever you want to call it, habit going on. So my doctor told me the usuals. Exercise. He knew that I exercise because he trains with me. Less salt. But I cook for myself and literally never put salt in anything. Hardly ever ate processed food. Was the chips giving me too much salt? Even though I exercise, pouring sweat every single day. And so he went on with the usual advice, losing weight. It wasn't right advice for me. None of it seemed to apply. So I asked him, why? Why do I have high blood pressure though? What's causing it? I wanted to fix it, fix the reason for it, not take some drugs to mask it. But take the drugs I did because I wanted to safeguard my health, of course, while I was figuring it out. And I went online. I listened to everything I could find out about high blood pressure. I realized that I'd been having too little salt, too little electrolytes, potassium, magnesium in particular. So I changed all of that and I kept on going to be checked out at the hospital. And I brought my blood pressure down to normal levels. The doctor told me to come off the medication, don't need it anymore. And they say that never happens, right? That once you're on blood pressure meds, you never come off them. Well, I did. And it was the doctor that told me to stop them too. By this time, I developed a habit of listening to health information, science, and I really got into the longevity information. I learned more and more. I have this sixth sense for what is BS and what is true. And I've also tried a lot of it out as well to find out what doesn't work. Unfortunately, there's a lot of BS out there. Everyone has to make a buck, I know. But with the supplement industry is not being regulated at all, I was seeing so many influencers sharing information about the health, fitness, longevity. Great. But they were mostly peddling supplements to make their living. Whatever they need to do, up to them, good for them. But here's the thing. My health was going literally from strength to strength. I was feeling better, consistently, looking better, stronger, fitter, more energy than I've ever had. Hardly taking any of those supplements. Apart from the minerals, it was sorting my blood pressure out. So my BS-ometer was going off, especially at those biohackers. The ones I'm talking about. They're in their 40s and they look dreadful for their age. Something that you should know about me, I never use filters. I can't stand them. It's too uncanny valley for me. I've never had any procedures done, no Botox, no fillers, nothing like that. I use skincare, yes. Right now, I've got skincare on, eye makeup and lipstick. And I only use my iPhone as a camera for this channel. I did buy another camera, but I didn't like the way it made me look because it didn't look like me. Have you noticed that your favorite YouTubers or influencers, they look like their sister or brother when they're not using their phones, they're doing those short form videos and it's upright? It doesn't look like them. In fact, it's the other way around. It does look like them. It's their normal videos that don't look like them. I just couldn't do it, so I've not used that camera. That was a waste of money. So the unforgiving iPhone it is. Really, sometimes it shows things up way more than real life, but I'm good with that. My ego can take it. I know I'm not perfect. I don't need to be. I believe in my intrinsic value, and I'm doing pretty good at dealing with the nasty comments that get thrown at you when you put yourself out there like this. And I value being real, especially in this line of work. I use mostly natural light, which is actually more flattering than artificial studio lights, but there is a light on me right now there. My skin, my looks have improved over the last 6 years considerably. I also don't have a grey hair on my head. I only realised that when I went to the hairdresser last year, and I'm like, hang on a minute. I was 52 at the time. I don't have any grey hairs. My parents were going grey in their 40s. And all of this while I was going through menopause, which for those of you in the know, you know, but if you don't know, it's a time when women start aging rapidly. Men have more of like a linear aging progression, but women, we suddenly start seeing it with the rapid change in hormones that we experience with menopause. So, long story long, I get so many questions from everyone about what I'm doing to function so highly, to be so fit, strong, look so good for my age and all of that. I mean, it is pretty unusual for a 53-year-old postmenopausal granny to, well, look like this and to be so strong and so fit. People don't usually believe my age, especially in the gym. And I know from the content that I binge on that there's so much confusing information out there. There's so much contradictory information about things that just don't work or that give you such little benefit that it's not even worth it. And there's so much that it's actually an advertisement, like so much. It's marketing. It's not information, but it's dressed up as information. Even documentary movies that are actually just a 2-hour-long advertisement for junk processed food. 2 hours trying to convince you that their junk is better than real food. Because when you're lying, you do need to be very convincing and to make millions of dollars. And they were very convincing too. So I saw I need to tell the truth. To not only tell the truth about what actually works so that you don't have to buy all that stuff, but also to make it really simple. I know that most likely you don't have the time that I do to listen to all the health, longevity, science and fitness stuff for a few hours each day or pick through that BS. Or perhaps even the inclination to, what can I say? I'm really into it. It's my nerdy side. So I saw an opening, I saw a need to make it really simple for everybody because I believe that everybody deserves great health, not just the millionaire biohackers. I wanted to make the most important things, the basics that actually work and none of the fluff that doesn't work or that's just a little tweak that will perhaps take a professional athlete from second place to first place, but it won't make any noticeable difference to you or to me. I wanted to make that available for everyone. There are already so many people focusing on the things that will only make that 1% of difference, totally ignoring the things that make 99% difference. So I'm all about focusing on that 99%. And I've made a new app for it. It's off social media because algorithms. It's a place where not only I can deliver my step-by-step, short, simple lessons to take you from where you are right now to having awesome health and feeling great, but it's a community, an app where there'll be discussions, live shows, motivational challenges, lots of interactivity. You'll be able to find like-minded buddies from all over the world, or hopefully your local neighborhood too, and cheer each other on, hold each other accountable, chat, and much more than that. It's really easy to use too. I've made the lessons so that they're in stages so that you can progress in your own time at your own pace. And you can even take it as far as you want to go and stop wherever you want to. You can just do the basics or you can progress to superhero, longevity, fit freak, biohacker status like me. There will be optional extra classes on things like fat loss and menopause and anything else you're interested in learning about. Just let me know what you want those on. I will continue keeping my eye on the new information out there and using my finely tuned BS detector to eliminate the crap and bring you the stuff that you should know about. This is something I do anyway for myself. I'm already on it. So the least I can do is share it and help you with it too. This will be a constantly evolving community, again, off social media, so that you can see it all. You can share what you want without being hidden. And you can see what everyone else is sharing too. No algorithms. I will also stay on social media, of course, Facebook, Instagram, and here on YouTube, all at Claire Louise Hay. And it's called Aging Disgracefully because there seems to be this idea that when you get to a certain age, you should start taking it easy, stop doing the things that the young'uns do, and kind of fade away into the background and become irrelevant. Well, f that. Aging disgracefully to me means enjoying the later years of life, breaking conventions. It means continuing to do the things you love, even when no longer age appropriate. It's about not fading into the background. It's about not giving up. It's about not accepting the degradation with aging that I've shown doesn't need to happen. It's about you being you, the best you that you can be for many years to come. And it's my mission to help you to take care of your health. The healthcare systems around the world are not about healthcare at all. They're about sickness care, and there is a place for that, for sure. Doctors do a great job, and I'll be there in their office when things go wrong, absolutely, as you all should be too. However, when it comes to regaining, maintaining, and improving our health, this needs to be tackled differently. This isn't about the drugs, it's not about pharmaceuticals, and it's not about masking sickness. The state of health out there these days is showing clearly that for the first time in modern day history, our lifespan and health is going down instead of up. Now, to me, longevity isn't about sticking around for the longest time. It's not like a race or something. Like, who can make it past 100? Get your letter from the Queen or whatever it is that you get these days, some kind of a centenarian medal, I don't know. It's about being able to live fully for as many years as we have left. And if that's extended, if you're enjoying life, what could be better than that? And so I introduce you to Aging Disgracefully, and I invite you to age disgracefully alongside me. You can find the link to download the app. It's available on desktop too, by the way, and join below in the description box, in the comments, and also up there too. I've made it as inexpensive as I possibly can. Well, I need to make a living too, but I won't be selling you supplements, don't worry. It's a monthly cost of just 15 American dollars. I wanted to make it as available to as many people as possible. It's an investment in yourself, so much cheaper than the other healthcare out there. And it's for anyone, man or woman, who is starting to feel the negative effects of aging or that just want to improve their health. The sooner you start, the easier it's going to be. I've shown that you can start at any age. I was 47 and it still worked. And there's no age that's too late. Most of the content is in fact applicable to any and every age group, but it's going to be more relevant to you if you've started feeling those unwanted effects of aging. My vision is for it to be the place to come for motivation, for the information, for the fun, checking in regularly to stay on track with the care of your body and your health. You have a human body, it's up to you to take care of it, and I'm here to help you do just that. I will also continue to share extra information here on my YouTube channel, and I'll be more active on Instagram and Facebook than I previously was. So don't forget to follow me at Claire Louise Hay in all of those places. Click subscribe below, down there, and all that good stuff too. And finally, the Brucey bonuses. There will be giveaways for everyone who joins in this first month of launch throughout July. Join before the end and you're going to get a special bonus and ongoing giveaways throughout the year too. Again, click that link in the description box or in the comments and I'll see you in there. Thank you so much for watching and have the best day ever.